One of the most powerful tools that has turned up in the AppliCad software in recent years is the ability to generate templates in Microsoft Word and Microsoft Excel. This is not well understood by a lot of our customers, and as a consequence, they're not getting full advantage of the extraordinary capability that this affords in generating custom reports, templates, order forms, client proposals, the whole deal, basically in one report if necessary. It works in a very similar manner to the reporting process that we used to use, and in fact is still available, and that's under the heading of Edit User Templates. Now, those of you that have had some experience with this, you will note that the process we use in Word is almost identical, except that we use Word as the basis of it, and not the CAD program. If you're not familiar with using the CAD program, follow along as best you can, but be prepared for a little bit of reading in the manual to figure out exactly what we're doing. But hopefully, it will all make sense. Okay, the starting point is a job. So we've created a quotation for our customer. This is a tin roof, and we've done our dimensions to check that it's correct. We've laid our roof sheets and generated the cutting list. So and anything else that you might have done along the way of preparing this proposal. But the key to this is when we go to the supply and install option. So I'm going to call up a previously saved quotation, and all the details for that job are displayed. If we go to the print box, and I'll show you how we create this complete list shortly, but let's run it first. I've got a previously prepared template that we're going to use, and this is from one of our friends, young Greg up at Graven Roofing. This is his quote acceptance form, and we'll use that as an example. It's a good example of the basic form that it can take, and you can do a whole lot more with it. So this template is actually generated in Word, and we go over here to run the template, and you'll notice that immediately Word starts up, and the form is filled out, our job is put on, and all the details for this job are added to the template, and it's now ready to be printed. It's as quick as that. In fact, that was so quick you hardly noticed it worked. So let's kill that and run that again. So we'll do this again as slow as we can, but the computer's pretty slick. So we've got a total material list. We've got all the items that we need. We've got our labor calculated, and we have a total price, and we now select print. We select the template we wish to print, and when I hit OK, it's going to start up Microsoft Word, fill out the template, and then wait for us to go ahead and print that or edit it or do whatever else we need to do. So are you ready for this? OK. Go down here to Word. There's the templates filling out. See, I still wasn't quick enough, was I? So there it is. That job is ready to go. I can now go into here and add any other details. I might want to add a bit of editorial comment in here. Beware of the owner's dog. Whatever you want to do. But that's now ready to be printed in Microsoft Word. Okay, so that's how it works. Save this away as a Word document, and the quote's available for use next time. The picture of the roof is displayed with its dimensions, approximate scale, yada yada yada, all this customer's details, the street address, quotation number, and today's date. How did we get there? Well, it all starts with a template. No, I don't wish to save that. And this is the template. Now, for those of you, as I explained earlier, who have had some experience using our CAD templates, this is almost identical. The key to it, and let's just zoom in a little bit. So let's go in right in close and have a look at what's going on. We have two forms of text on a template. We have regular text, like our address, our phone numbers, and regular text such as the word date. And then we have what we call key text strings. Hash, 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 today, quote number, regular text, hashtags by 3, job quote, site address, regular text, hashtags, job address 1, key text strings. Now there are pages of key text strings for all manner of descriptors that end up on the template. You really must look at the manual to find out what all the options are, but after doing this for nearly 20 years, there's very few things you can't extract from the software automatically by using a key text string. And in fact, one of the options here is to do pictures. If there are multiple pictures on the roof, it will actually display multiple pictures. Hash, 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 pitch displays one pitch. So let's use pictures. Well, I've just edited the template. The other thing I could do is, let's put down here, dollar, that'll be regular text, 3 pound signs or hashtags, job total X. Pretty sure that's one of the key text strings. That's the job total excluding tax. So it's as simple as that. Now the key to it is that once you've created your template, and that's what our template looks like. Let's just zoom back out to 100%. That's everything you need. Now, and notice here the hashtags by 3, roof drawing. That will automatically put the roof drawing within the space contained in that part of the box. In Word, you create all these boxes as text boxes, and that template is ready to use. So here we have our template, and it's ready to be saved. File, save as, and we save it as a DOT. Now in Word you have many forms of a file that you can export or save, and we're saving as a DOT so that it's compatible with early versions of Word. Don't use DOTX, which is only compatible with Word, I think it's from 2007 onwards. So if you so that you're universally compatible, stick with a .dot as the file format, and you'll be good to go. So it's going to be a DOT, and I'm going to save this just so we've got something different. -1 quote acceptance.dot. Hit save, and that template is now ready to be used. Now, just doing that is not enough. There's one more thing you must do. We go into the user folder of our AppliCad, and the user folder that I'm working in is this one. And here we have the template that we've just created. Always save your templates in the user folder. But the important thing that we have to do, let's support these by name and drag it down to down the bottom here. It's a file called userreportnames.csv. Now that's a text file. If we open it up in Microsoft Excel, and I'll drag that across onto my screen. There we go. And you can see here that we have the actual name of the document, that is what we saved it as in Microsoft Word, and then what name do we want it to be displayed as. So I've just created an additional template, so I'm going to call this raise form, and on this side I'm going to use exactly what we called it. So it was RR-1- quote acceptance. And that's all there is to it. So if I save this, yes, save it away. Close Excel. Minimize our user folder. Finish off with Word. Now when I go here to go to print, I should have another template called raise form. Blow me down, there it is. I want to print that form now and hit OK, and it starts up Microsoft Word, puts the roof plan on, fills out the form, fills out the price, gives me the total X price, and so on and so on, and that's all there is to it. Obviously I haven't got an X price. So that's the deal. So as you can see in Word, the logo is just a logo, a graphic, a JPEG or a TIFF file. You can have as many of those as you like. And if we have a look at some other templates, let me go over here. This is an example of the level of detail that you can include in a template. Now, these templates are all available for you to use as a starting point, so get in touch with our support department and they'll be happy to share this information with you. So we have stuff like roof area, there we go, multi-pitches, the roof plan, the pitch drawing, areas drawing, uh, all of these things can be built into a template. So it gives you a bit of a clue as to the capabilities of it and the results that you can achieve. Go to the AppliCad website, slide down to where it says example, and that opens that up as a PDF. And there we go. That gives you a good idea of the sort of thing you can do. You can even include aerial images, the length feature plan areas, the total deal. So find that on our website. It's there we go, that spot there, and see what you can do for you. Download that and use that as a guide as to the things you can do. Well, that's about sums it up. If there's any questions, drop us a line at any time. But just bear in mind this, from the roof plan, you go through to your report in 1 or 2 mouse clicks. Really is as simple as that, and I encourage you to explore all the opportunities. Any questions, you get in touch with our support guys and they'll be pleased to help you. That's all for this exercise, and we look forward to hearing from you soon.